Michael, I hear those numbers and I think, will this be fleeting? Trastuzumab has got, three, very provocative competitors that are, I guess one or two is already approved and a third likely will be, and that will dramatically change that space. I think Bev is being called into question more and more. You've got finally data that's suggesting Gazyva may be a better CD20 monoclonal. So even if there is that an adoption, again, if it's evidence-based and you've got the next generational version that's better, will it be fleeting or do you think it's longer lasting?
That is not an easy question to answer. Why? Because we might find that one of these newer generation reference drugs works better in some situations, or maybe it doesn't. And I think that's where we're going to have to rely on the detailed information and hopefully well-developed clinical trials, so that if we do see that we need to use one of the newer generation reference products because there's not a biosimilar available for yet, then we'll know that we're using it based on evidence, and hopefully we'll be able to identify, those that can benefit from that. And hopefully it's not necessarily the whole patient population. So there's got to be some, I guess you could say, social responsibility to try to make sure that those patients are identified, so that we can more carefully, tailor, which patients could possibly be treated equivalently with a biosimilar, and which patients might require a newer generation medication. So I don't think that the biosimilars are going to be a fleeting thing. I think they're going to be here for a while because of the large amount of evidence that does exist. And I'm just hopeful that our researchers will be very thoughtful in their designs in the future.